VBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 8:09 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's Monday, May 22nd, 2017. It's some light rain showers and about 56 degrees. Tomorrow, pick of the week. Weather-wise, sunny and seasonable temperatures, 70, 71 degrees. Perfect weather. But they won't last, because back to the damp and cool period. Memorial Day looks to be a washout. Bummer. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Grit TV is now on in the Boston market on WTF 66.4, and that's going to be the new permanent home of it when WBIN signs off the air for good in August. Also, there's been rumors that Mike and Mike in the Morning could end as early as this summer, because Mike Golick and Mike Greenberg are having problems because the show's going to end in December. And a major disaster happened in Manchester, England at an Ariana Grande concert. An explosion at the Manchester Arena. Over 20 people lost their lives, and they're saying this is an act of terror. It's so sad. Nobody is safe anymore in public places. We need to get rid of these terrorists once and for all. Prayers to the families of the victims. That's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Back in flash with my third and final video blog subject of the night, the MSG House Show card from the WWE on December 28, 1989. But first, hear this. Tomorrow on RVBN, 3 more video blogs for your entertainment. First video blog will be about former professional wrestler Keith Hart of the famous Hart family. Second video blog subject of the day will be about Universal HD channel, which is going to be going off the air July 15th to make room for the Olympic channel. And the third and final video blog on that will be about Trevor Cole Plaza in Billerica, Massachusetts. I'm back. My third and final video blog subject tonight is about the WWE House Show card review from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, on December 28th, 1989. This match was headlined by Roddy Piper facing off against Ravishing Rick Rude in a 15-foot-high steel cage, plus other exciting matches. This House Show card was on the MSG network, called by Gorilla Monsoon and Hillbilly Jim. And here's what happened. The first match was Tito Santana facing off against Bob Bradley, substituting for the Widowmaker Barry Windham, who left the company due to injuries. And this was a competitive match. Ending had Tito Santana give Bob Bradley the flying forearm for the 1, 2, 3. A rare win for Tito Santana at Madison Square Garden in this time period, because it was actually a jobber to the stars. The next match was a midget match, kind of a throwback, because around this time period the matches were few and far between at any house show card in the WWE, because it was being phased out. It was Little Coco and Karate Chris Doobie facing off against Cowboy Cutters and Little Tokyo. And the midgets are very funny. for some laughs. Ending had the heel team of Cowboy, Kato, and Little Tokyo get pinned by Little Coco and Karate Kristubi. It was a pile-up. Referee wrote count of 1, 2, 3. It's always fun to see the midgets in action. The next match was Bruce the Barber Beefcake facing off against the model Rick Martel, and this was a very exciting matchup. Bruce Beefcake wanted to cut the model's hair, and at the ending, Brutus Beefcake went for a sunset flip, but Rick Martel held it, and he held the ring rope for extra leverage for the 1, 2, 3. But afterwards, Brutus Beefcake gets mad, puts Martel in sleeper hole. He is about to cut his hair, but Bobby the Brain Heenan wakes up Rick Martel, and Martel hightails it out of there. The next match was Tugboat Thomas, who became Tugboat, and later on Typhoon, making his Madison Square Garden debut, facing off against Dale Wolf, who was a preliminary wrestler. This was a total squash match. Tugboat Thomas wins in about 3 minutes with the splash. The next match was a no disqualification match. It was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Ha 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 ha. Money, 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 money. Facing off against Jake the Snake Roberts. And this was no disqualification. And Virgil was barred from ringside. And this was another classic Ted DiBiase versus Jake Roberts match. Ted DiBiase always would kind of shine in Madison Square Garden house show cards in the late 80s, early 90s, even though he's known more for his $1 Million gimmick in the WWE. His work rate in these matches were very good, and he kind of the shades of the Ted DiBiase in Mid-South and UWF. The crowd was really behind Jake the Snake Roberts. He gives the DDT to Ted DiBiase and pins him 1, 2, 3. Ted DiBiase wanted to take the $1 Million belt from, Jake the Snake wanted to take the $1 Million belt from Ted DiBiase, but Virgil came down and took it away. The next match was Iron Mike Sharp facing off against Coco Beware. Do the bird, do the bird, 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 do the bird, do the bird, bird. This was an awesome match. Iron Mike Sharp made Coco Beware look good, but in the end, Coco Beware gives the Ghostbuster suplex on Iron Mike Sharp for the 1, 2, 3. Iron Mike Sharp did the JOB at the MSG. The next match was for the WWE Tag Team Championship. It was a Colossal Connection. WWE Tag Team Champions Haku and Andre the Giant, with Bobby the Brain Heenan as a manager, facing off against the former Tag Team Champions Demolition. Andre the Giant was put in the Colossal Connection with Haku because Andre barely worked because of his condition. I think the Tag Team Championship, giving it to him, was kind of a sending away gift for him. And this was, an okay match. Haku does most of the work in this match because of the Giant's limitations. But when Andre the Giant comes in, he gives a headbutt to Smash. Smash goes over the top rope, and the referee counts to 10. Colossal Connection retain the WWE Tag Team Championships, but Smash gets up, Axe and Smash give a clothesline to Andre the Giant over the top rope, and then hit Heenan. Heenan's knocked out, and then they give the hot shot to Haku. Axe gives it Smash, and then Smash counts 1, 2, 3 when Axe is on Haku, and they crown themselves the WWE Tag Team Championship, but the referee's not there, so they can't win the titles. Very funny. And then the main event, what everybody was there to see, a steel cage match to end this long-running feud between Ravishing Rick Rude and Roddy Piper. And Ravishing Recruit was with Bobby the Brain Heenan. And this was a classic cage match. Actually, it had to be restarted around the 8-minute mark because both Piper and Rude walked out of the cage at the same time. Referee had to bring them back in because in cage matches in the WWE in this time period they didn't have pinfalls or submissions in the cage. They had to be restarted because they must be in a cage match, because WWE's cage matches were different than other professional wrestling organizations where it was pinfall or submission. This one, you had to climb out the cage. And the ending had Piper intercept brass knuckles because Bobby the Brain Heenan was going to throw him to Ravishing Recruit, but Piper knocks out the Ravishing One, and he also slapped Heenan down. And Piper goes out of the cage first, wins the match, and the fans go wild. And this Madison Square Garden house show card is another solid production by WWE, a B, in my humble opinion. And that's about it on that. I'll be doing these Madison Square Garden house show cards in a few more days or so, give it a little rest. And the next year I'll be doing is 1990. These were all ones that were televised on MSG. So only 1990, 1991, first 3 months of 92, and a one that happened in May of 1997 that was televised on the MSG network. I'll tell you about that. And the next big series I might do is either the rest of the In Your Houses or Clash of Champions or the Saturday night's main event. But they are eventually all going to get reviewed for one time or another. That's it. And keep calm, everybody. Julie Benn, Guy Molly was Blood, WCCOX, and Nice Legs. Elizabeth Hutz, so stunning, she's best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. And the Church of WPIX channel of New York. Saturagi Cougars got the best legs in New York City. Behind that, Barbecue of the ABC 11, that's sweet southern accent. Best legs of Raleigh, North Carolina.